You know Barack Hussein Obama, the first black president of the United States, charismatic speaker, author, Nobel Peace Prize winner. But what if everything you know is just the crest of a vast iceberg? Underneath the stories you hear every day lie deep roots, family secrets, controversies, and rumors. Some proven, some highly speculative. How far down do they go? And with that, my friends, welcome to another episode of
What if Gore got elected instead of George Walker Bush? How were we protected from the coronavirus? What about 9/11? Who founded the KKK? Why Hayes instead of Tilden? Did all of them get away? You gotta ask history. You wanna ask history? We have to ask history. Guys, let us ask history. You gotta ask history. You wanna ask history? We have to ask history. Guys, let us ask history.
Level 1. The tip of the iceberg. What everyone knows. Barack Obama presidency 2009 to 2017. Elected in 2008, re-elected in 2012. Major accomplishments include the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, the Dodd-Frank financial reforms, restoration of diplomatic relations with Cuba, and the operation that killed Osama bin Laden. These are the headline stories that define his public legacy. Family and early life. Born in Hawaii in 1961 to Anne Dunham, an American anthropologist, and Barack Obama Sr., a Kenyan economist, Obama spent parts of his childhood in Hawaii and Indonesia. He went to Columbia University and Harvard Law School, where he became the first African-American president of the Harvard Law Review. He married Michelle Robinson in 1992. They have 2 daughters, Malia and Sasha. Level 2. Just below the surface. Less discussed, but documented. Birther movement and citizenship rumors. Despite being born in Hawaii, Obama faced persistent false claims that he was not a natural-born US citizen, that he was born in Kenya, or Muslim, or secretly Muslim, promoted by political opponents. These claims have been repeatedly debunked by release of his Hawaiian birth certificate and other evidence. Ancestral slave owners in mother's line. Genealogical research revealed that on Obama's white maternal side, some ancestors owned slaves in Kentucky and elsewhere. William Wright Wiesner traced Obama's great-great-great-grandfather, George Washington Overall, owning enslaved people. Also Mary Dowell, also an ancestor, owned enslaved people per mid-19th century census records. Scandals and controversies while in office. Many controversies often glossed over. Operation Fast and Furious. ATF lost track of weapons allowed to be purchased, which then showed up in criminal hands. NSA surveillance and metadata collection. Especially after Edward Snowden's leaks, public concern about privacy and national security versus civil liberties debates. IRS targeting allegations. Accusations that conservative groups and Tea Party-aligned organizations applying for tax-exempt status were scrutinized extra harshly. Level 3. Mid-depth. Rumors, allegations, and shadows. Dreams from My Real Father Conspiracy. A film produced in 2012 claimed that Obama's real biological father was Frank Marshall Davis, a poet and activist, not Barack Obama Sr., and alleged communist influence. This has been widely discredited, lacking credible evidence. Obama's own memoirs and various biographers deny it. Family disagreements and political fractures. Obama's half-brother, Malik Obama, has publicly criticized Barack Obama's record, even endorsed Donald Trump in later elections and refute some conspiracy rumors about Barack's birthplace. These tensions are real and occasionally make the news. Ethical questions and scandal-free myth. While many praise Obama for personal integrity, critics argue his administration had serious ethical and constitutional issues. Examples include the State Department email controversy, secret private servers, problems in Veterans Affairs system, wait times, cover-ups, and the data breach at the Office of Personnel Management. Level 4. Deep Waters. Allegations shadowed in secrecy and influence. Deep intelligence and surveillance legacy. The use of covert operations, drone warfare, targeted killings, including of an American citizen, Anwar al-Awlaki, without trial, expanded surveillance programs, and extrajudicial action have been criticized by human rights organizations. These show how executive power in wartime or in security is hard to audit fully. Note: some are documented, some parts remain classified. Financial and foreign policy entanglements. Critics say some ballot decisions, stimulus acts, and foreign policy maneuvers had hidden trade-offs. For instance, some argue that government loans or guarantees, example given for green energy companies, involved risk to public funds that was not transparent enough. Also, foreign relations with intelligence agencies, alliances, and arms deals sometimes involve secret components, which raise questions about accountability. The weight of legacy and hidden lineage. Beyond immediate politics, the ancestral past, slave ownership, colonial connections, the diaspora background, mixed familial ties, Kenyan side, American side, and questions of identity have shaped Obama's worldview, but also opened the door to rumor and myth. Some of these myths are false. Some are rooted in little-known historical record. Tracing how those roots influence public perception, legacy, and the future of his family is part of the iceberg few dive into. Level 5. The ocean floor. Unverified claims, dark speculation, and unanswered questions. Unverified theories and fringe rumors. There are conspiracy theories about CIA involvement in Obama's upbringing, about secret affiliations or hidden ideological mentors. Many of these, example given assertions that his mother worked for intelligence fronts or that his father was recruited by US intelligence, are poorly sourced or speculative, with no accepted proof. These stories often live in corners of the internet, not in serious academic history. What remains classified or obscured? Some documents, internal memos, foreign diplomatic cables, intelligence operations remain classified. There may be things the public doesn't know. How decisions were made behind closed doors, what surveillance was undertaken, how risk assessments worked during crisis, wars, economic collapse. Scholars and journalists continue to press for transparency, but some doors may never open. Legacy versus myth. The line between fact and memory. Finally, the deepest layer is memory, perception, myth. How history remembers Obama, through books, media, popular culture, blends fact, omission, exaggeration. The things we don't ask about, hidden allies, failures, emotional costs, compromises, may matter more than those we do. Final thoughts. So, how deep is the Obama iceberg? Not bottomless, but certainly much deeper than most headlines and soundbites. Some layers are well documented, others are speculative. Some controversies are proven, others survive only as rumors or myths. Some truths are uncomfortable, and sometimes the line between justified criticism and conspiracy is thin. What do you think? Write your opinion and version of the iceberg in the comments below. Please be polite and kind. If you want to know how deep the Reckon iceberg is, click on the video on the left. Thanks for watching.